President Trump stunned the world with his trek onto North Korean soil with leader Kim Jong-un. New at 5, many are questioning whether the president has been lowering his goals for these summits. Sinclair's James Rosen has more reaction from Washington.
With President Trump's historic steps onto North Korean soil with Kim Jong-un still reverberating around the world, the New York Times reported that the White House, recognizing that its maximalist demand for the near-term surrender of Mr. Kim's cherished nuclear program is going nowhere, is weighing a new approach, a nuclear freeze that tacitly accepts the North as a nuclear power.
Thank you very much.
Just within the last 90 days, President Trump insisted he was not lowering his sights.
At this moment, we're talking about the big deal. The big deal is we have to get rid of the nuclear weapons.
And before 7 a.m. Monday, National Security Advisor John Bolton tweeted that he had read the Times story with curiosity, adding, "Neither the NSC staff nor I have discussed or heard of any desire to settle for a nuclear freeze by North Korea. This was a reprehensible attempt by someone to box in the president," Bolton added. "There should be consequences." It was almost to the day, 11 years ago, that North Korea destroyed a cooling tower at its massive nuclear complex at Yongbyon, a confidence-building step meant to assure the West of the North's commitment to abandoning its nuclear ambitions in exchange for sanctions relief. But throughout the six-party talks of the last decade, North Korea continued nursing those ambitions and today sits on an estimated stockpile of 60 nuclear weapons.
When I've talked to administration officials, they've emphasized that any kind of agreement must have North Korea acceptance of the UN definition of denuclearization, that it must have North Korean acceptance of abandoning their arsenal as they're required to do under 11 UN resolutions.
Critics of the president said his historic walk with Chairman Kim leaves the U.S. no closer to a nuclear deal with North Korea than we were 2 years ago. Officials here dispute that, saying the level of trust achieved between the two leaders will make the next round of negotiations more fruitful. At the State Department, James Rosen.